Thelma and Louise, directed by Ridley Scott, is a fun and very well-written road trip movie about two best friends re-energizing their lives while on the run from the law. Thelma, a housewife, played by Geena Davis, and Louise, a diner waitress, played by Susan Sarandon, set out on a fishing trip together, but their plans change when Louise shoots and kills a man who tried to rape Thelma in a nightclub. Now wanted by the police, the two ladies, especially Thelma, soon come to enjoy the freedom of their new life as outlaws. Thelma and Louise feels a bit like Wild at Heart with two women as the main cast, and would probably make for a good double feature with Falling Down, as both films feature their protagonists venting their frustration against some aspect of society. But while Falling Down confronts a long sequence of societal ills, as Bill Foster descends into madness, Thelma and Louise is considerably more personal and light-hearted, despite the dark event that sets the plot in motion. To begin, Davis and Sarandon have fantastic chemistry as two women who love each other like sisters and constantly look out for each other. Louise is the shrewder, more mature one, and Thelma is the more bubbly, naive one, but in a nifty reversal of dynamics, Thelma becomes the more enthusiastic and gung-ho member of the duo in their new fugitive lifestyle. While the film makes it clear that they are in deep trouble, the film never loses an irrepressible sense of fun, as Thelma and Louise are thrilled to be able to cast away their inhibitions and liberate themselves from their dull, unfulfilling lives. It also helps that they never directly hurt anybody except the would-be rapist, who arguably deserved it. This makes it easier to cheer the women on and share in the enjoyment they are having. There are several very funny moments, including the ladies teaching a lewd truck driver a lesson, Thelma's self-absorbed prick of a husband, and Thelma losing some of her money out of their car's open roof. The funniest scene in the movie has Thelma and Louise subdue a Utah policeman and lock him in his trunk, and it's so funny partly because of how polite they are, but also because the cop's macho swagger quickly crumbles into blubbering, pleading impotence. Ridley Scott and first-time screenwriter Kelly Khoury show a knack for comedy and amusing hijinks in this movie, but there are also enough complications, the sense of oncoming repercussions, and the law on their trail to keep us invested on a dramatic level. But the best part of Thelma and Louise, for me, along with the weirdly epic-sounding country-inspired soundtrack by Hans Zimmer, is its great supporting characters. Nearly every character the ladies meet or deal with is complex and engaging to watch, from Thelma's jerk of a husband who you love to hate, the suave, gentlemanly robber, played by Brad Pitt, and Louise's boyfriend Jimmy, Michael Madsen, to the sympathetic cop, played by Harvey Keitel, who understands why Thelma and Louise are on the run and genuinely wants to help them. The best scene in the movie is a quiet, tender, and heartbreaking exchange between Louise and her boyfriend Jimmy as they reminisce about their relationship and share their passion before amicably parting ways. The fact that they understand the need to let each other go, for both of their sakes, as Louise doesn't want to get Jimmy involved in their fugitive life, indicates how much they love each other. The editing is a bit wonky here and there, Thelma may bounce back and recover a little too quickly from nearly being raped, and Geena Davis really can't pretend to cry in this movie. But otherwise, Thelma and Louise is a really good movie. Finally, I want to address accusations of Thelma and Louise being an anti-masculine or male-bashing film. While it is certainly a film of feminine empowerment, and there are several bad male characters, Thelma's husband, the attempted rapist, the foul-minded truck driver, and the robber who stole all their money, there are also two prominent male characters, Jimmy and the cop, who are portrayed in a very positive light. As such, I don't think Thelma and Louise is trying to denigrate the male gender, and these accusations also seem slightly contradictory, as Ridley Scott's earlier film, Blade Runner, is sometimes considered a misogynistic movie. So, I really enjoyed Thelma and Louise. It's fun and contains plenty of amusing humor, but also has well-handled drama and heartfelt moments, great characters, and wonderful chemistry between stars Susan Sarandon and Geena Davis. Thelma and Louise earns 4.5 stars out of 5. Thanks for watching. Cheers.